In Chinese entertainment, it is a rare phenomenon to find someone who resembles a famous star. However, young actress Ren Zhao is one of the few who has been fortunate enough to receive this comparison. Since entering the industry in 2014, she was often referred to as the little Angela baby due to her striking resemblance to the beautiful and talented actress. Ren Zhao was fully aware of the comparison and actively engaged in various entertainment activities, continuously working hard over the years to achieve her dream of becoming famous. However, like any artist, she too needed rest. And for someone like Ren Zhao, who had worked tirelessly, this was no exception. On the evening of the 15th of October 2017, after landing in Suzhou and settling in, Ren Zhao happily packed her things and checked into the Howard Johnson Hotel for a short stay. With a constant smile on her face, Ren Zhao's enthusiastic demeanor made it easy for those around her to recognize her. However, in the midst of her joy, she had no idea that it was at this very hotel where she would experience a terrifying moment she could never have anticipated. Ren Zhao was born in 1993 into a humble family in Anshan, Liaoning Province, China. Although her family wasn't wealthy, her parents showered her with love and supported her dream of becoming a dancer, working tirelessly to help her achieve that goal. As she grew up, Ren Zhao not only had a beautiful and radiant face, but also maintained a height of 5'6" and weighed 104 pounds. Her dance skills were finely honed after years of training. Additionally, Ren Zhao was quite talented, capable of playing the piano, belly dancing, and performing impressive dance routines. After graduating high school with her charming looks and exceptional acting abilities, Ren Zhao was in the perfect position to become a famous actress. Naturally, she was accepted into the Beijing Film Academy, fulfilling her dream and taking the first step toward fame. Soon, she became well known and a hot topic in the industry, often compared to the famous actress Angela Baby. Ren Zhao initially believed that being compared to a well-known actress would make it easier for her to gain recognition and open up more opportunities. However, things didn't come as easily as she expected. The shock for this beauty began after graduating from the Beijing Film Academy in 2010. While all her classmates were offered roles in television dramas and films, Ren Zhao received no such offers. Fortunately, Ren Zhao was a persevering and optimistic woman. She told herself that one day, an opportunity would come, and when it did, she would showcase her acting skills to the world. Then, in 2013, a pivotal moment occurred for her. Thanks to her striking appearance and charming personality, she unexpectedly won second place in the Miss Shenzhen Beauty Contest. From there, Ren Zhao caught the attention of directors and filmmakers. In 2014, Ren Zhao finally landed her first role in the fantasy film Cheng Gui, Exorcist of the Snow Demon. This marked her film debut, and she impressed audiences with her excellent acting skills, not letting her fans down. Throughout 2014, Ren Zhao appeared in more than 10 different films and TV dramas, rapidly increasing her presence in the entertainment industry. By 2015, she took on the role of Dao Dao, a seductive woman in the movie Whispers in the Night. With careful script study and a deep understanding of her character, along with the acting skills she had developed in school, Ren Zhao performed exceptionally well, earning widespread recognition from audiences who regarded it as one of her most significant performances in her career. In the second half of 2015, a Chinese television station aired the Chinese version of Runnin' Man, titled Runnin' Brothers, which became a massive hit with high ratings for its first season. Ren Zhao made a memorable appearance as a girl wearing a red bikini, which delighted the audience due to her stunning appearance. By 2017, at the age of 24, Ren Zhao continued to be an active figure in the entertainment industry. Despite her busy schedule, she also had many other interests outside of her work. After dedicating long hours to her acting career, Ren Zhao decided to take a break for herself, choosing the city of Suzhou as her getaway destination. On the afternoon of the 15th of October 2017, the young actress checked into the Howard Johnson Hotel in the heart of Suzhou. Everything seemed normal. However, the next morning, on the 16th of October 2017, a hotel employee unexpectedly discovered Ren Zhao in a state of undress in a rear area of the hotel. During the investigation, the police found that when Ren Zhao arrived at the hotel, she had been accompanied by a young man. Upon further investigation, the police learned that this man was an actor, none other than Yang Shu-wen, who was known to the Chinese public for his role as Guo Jing in the popular TV series The Return of the Condor Heroes. Yang Shu-wen, born in 1994 inches, Nanjing, Jiangsu Province, had a more successful career in acting than Ren Jiao. In 2012, he passed the entrance exam for the Central Academy of Drama and majored in acting. Just 2 years later, in 2014, while still in his second year, he was cast as the lead in the web drama Backline of Love, alongside the famous actress Dilraba Dilmurat. This role received widespread praise from the audience. A year after making his screen debut, in November 2015, Yang Shu-wen took another major step in his career by entering the film industry with the movie The Best Guy on Y. With his warm appearance and acting skills, Yang Shu-wen signed a contract with the well-known Chinese film company Huayi Brothers. 2 years later, in January 2017, he took on the lead role of Guo Jing in the new version of The Return of the Condor Heroes, one of the most popular and frequently remade TV dramas in China. The casting of Yang Shu-wen as the lead showed how much the management company had invested in him. In 2017, rumors started circulating that Yang Shu-wen and Ren Jiao had met on a previous TV show and were in a romantic relationship. Although friends of both actors continually denied these rumors, they still spread widely. On the 15th of October 2017, Ren Jiao arrived at the Howard Johnson Hotel with Yang Shu-wen. The police later discovered that Yang Shu-wen was the last person Ren Jiao was seen with at the hotel, making their relationship appear more complex. As a result, Yang Shu-wen became the prime suspect. However, Yang Shu-wen stated that on the evening of the 15th of October 2017, Ren Jiao had consumed too much alcohol, so he checked her into a separate room. When the incident occurred, Yang Shu-wen claimed that he was asleep in another room and had no knowledge of what was happening. Due to the malfunction of the surveillance cameras in the hotel corridors, the police were unable to determine what exactly happened inside the room, or if Ren Jiao had left the room at any point. This lack of evidence greatly complicated the investigation. The forensic results showed that Ren Jiao had an exceptionally high blood alcohol level of 240 milligrams divided by 100 milliliters, a level where a person would typically become incoherent, disoriented, and could experience memory loss, loss of mobility, and delayed reactions. The police speculated that it was likely Ren Jiao had fallen from the 13th floor of the hotel while intoxicated. By the end of November 2017, more than a month after the incident, Ren Jiao's body was cremated. The Suzhou police concluded the investigation, stating that Ren Jiao had been intoxicated and had accidentally fallen to her death. However, many people refused to accept this conclusion, believing that something was being hidden. The doubts grew larger when Ren Jiao's family initially requested an investigation, but the Suzhou police denied their request, claiming it was a simple accident with no foul play involved. Additionally, the hotel's hard drive had malfunctioned, which made the investigation even more difficult. Furthermore, some people speculated that Ren Jiao's death could have been caused by depression, leading to this tragic incident. While the police did not disclose detailed investigation records, the spread of these rumors only increased the suspicions. Despite Ren Jiao's family requesting that people trust the investigation results and stop causing further pain for them, public opinion continued to criticize the case and cast doubt on the events. Questions and doubts about Ren Jiao's case continued to arise, as her family, friends, and legal experts provided various analyses. Ren Jiao's friends stated that she had shown no signs of depression before her death. Specifically, on the 11th of October 2017, just 5 days before the incident, Ren Jiao had asked people online for recommendations for a good hair salon to change her look. Moreover, on the 14th of October 2017, 2 days before the incident, she had excitedly shared that she had made plans for a trip with her family. Rumors about Ren Jiao being murdered and the crime scene being staged attracted a great deal of attention. Lawyer Song Hen-hun analyzed the images from the scene and raised doubts that Ren Jiao could have died from falling from the 13th floor of the hotel, as the authorities suggested. According to the lawyer, when someone falls from such a height, their body would typically be severely deformed, particularly the nose and head. However, in the images from the scene, Ren Jiao's face showed no signs of significant deformation, and her body was found lying straight, as if she were sleeping. This led the lawyer to believe that Ren Jiao may have died before falling, and that the crime scene might have been staged. Aside from the concerns about the victim's body, some netizens visited the hotel to investigate the room where Ren Jiao had stayed. They discovered that the hotel window could only open about 15 degrees, and that there was no balcony in the room. This made it highly unlikely that someone as fragile as Ren Jiao could have jumped out of the window. Another suspicious question arose. Why did the hotel's surveillance cameras only capture footage of Ren Zhao entering her room, but the hard drive later malfunctioned? If the cameras had been working properly, the police could have determined whether Ren Zhao left the room that night and whether anyone had entered her room. Another theory surrounds the role of Ren Zhao's manager. This manager became the spokesperson for Ren Zhao's family after the incident. But Ren Zhao's friends believe that the manager may have been pressured by Huayi brothers, Yang Shuwen's management company, to avoid fully investigating the case and not pursue it further. Ren Zhao's cousin even hinted that the manager might have been bribed. This case continues to raise numerous unresolved questions, and the public is still waiting for the truth to be revealed. Ren Zhao's case has become one of the most sensational in the Chinese entertainment industry, especially because her young death remains shrouded in mystery. On the 16th of October 2017, after arriving at a hotel in Suzhou with famous actor Yang Shuwen, Ren Zhao was found dead, completely naked. Although the police initially deemed her death to be an accident, many suspicious details have caused the public to question this conclusion. Several doubts have emerged regarding the relationship between Ren Zhao and Yang Shuwen, especially since she was believed to have gone to the hotel with him and was later found dead in a room. The police were unable to gather full information from the security cameras as they had malfunctioned at a crucial time. Moreover, Ren Zhao's family denied the details surrounding her death, labeling it an accident, despite signs that suggested otherwise, such as her not showing any signs of psychological distress or depression before her death. Netizens and some legal experts have raised more questions about the cause of Ren Zhao's death, including suspicions that she may have been raped or drugged before her death. Yang Shuwen, despite being suspected of involvement, continued his acting career and was not significantly affected by the incident, which further fueled public discontent. The sudden passing of Ren Zhao left fans heartbroken, and while many questions remain unanswered, the talented and beautiful young woman will always be remembered by her name.